So our product is the M coaster. For our project, we decided to go ahead and custom design Michigan coasters to target the student demographic here at the U of M. We were able to be successful selling our product due to extremely low costs and positive feedback from our target market. For $5.30 at Scrapbox allowed us to buy 5 bags of corks, which resulted in 24 coasters. So that's about 22 cents per coaster, and we're selling them for $5 a piece. So this has allowed us to be really successful and have great margins. And we finished the 3 weeks with a total of 36 sales.
So when we were starting off our project, we decided to make a trip to Scrapbox to take a look at some of the materials that were available for us. We spent about an hour there and then went back and did some brainstorming, and we were trying to come up with a product that would target our student demographic, and we decided on doing M coasters. So we made a trip back to Scrapbox and we bought cork, and then we used leftover scrap material that we had already had to produce the coasters. So our initial coaster design, we decided to make them entirely out of cork. And we cut the cork into thirds and then glued the pieces together to create our coaster. And then we made a stencil to paint the design on. And we found based on our talking to our customers that the amount of time that it took to create the coasters was not worth the price that we were able to sell them at. So we decided to pivot our product and create a lower cost and more efficient design. So we used the laser cutter and cut out our design and then glued feet onto the coaster. And that created the M coaster.
So here we have a visual aid of the sales progress we had from week 1 to week 3 of our M coasters. Over week 1, we only sold 1 M coaster, but that was due to us focusing on which product we were gonna make and how to make it. So between week 1 and week 2, we sold from 1 to 6 coasters as we started posting more online on Facebook and other social media websites. And then from week 2 to week 3, we sold 30 coasters through several different channels. The first one continuing to use social media websites to post more about our M coasters, followed by going to locations such as Back to the Dude, selling in the Ugly, as well as on the Diag. We made several in-person sales through those 3 locations. And then finally, our biggest source of customers came through the posters and the flyers that we have right here, where we promoted our originally selling 1 for $4 and 3 for $8, but after a few meetings we discussed and we decided to make it 1 coaster for $5 and 3 coasters for $10. But we promoted them through these flyers, which we passed out in the Ugly and other places, and that's where we received a lot of our text messages and our sales.
When analyzing our BMC, our key activities focused on creating our posters with resources such as corks, wood, and a laser cutter, and making sure we reached our target customer through web sales, word of mouth, social media, and contacting the MDen. We picked up our marketing from week 2 to week 3 by adding flyering as a channel indicated by the red in our BMC. Our coaster is desired by anyone who wants to keep scratches off their tables and anyone that wants nice decor for their table.
Looking at M Coaster's Scrapbox cash tracking flow sheet, we see that there was, in 3 weeks of sales, there was a total revenue of $155 with a gross profit of $144.40. The team spent a total of 30 hours on the project, which includes the time it took to sell all 36 coasters, as well as the time it took them at Scrapbox, all their team meetings, and all of their decisions in making this video.
The team has come to an agreement that we will be dividing all final profits evenly among 4 members of our group. When it comes to the future of the M coaster, we still have 12 coasters in our inventory, and we'll be looking to move the remaining coasters to any potential customers.